we just think of it as a creative playground, so that anybody who has art and wants to show it to a wider art audience can join for $100 a month, plus a share of the utilities. And we can have up to 25 artists in here, and whatever they want to do, they can use this space to promote whatever they're doing. So we're all going to be working simultaneously on PR. We're all going to be inviting different people in here. So each artist will get to meet each other's fans, and it's already a magical space. Every time we're in here working, like people will come walking by, or people who have seen the emails will come in here and they'll connect and they'll have a new idea and something incredible will happen. People are reconnecting, they haven't seen each other in years. I mean, it's been really amazing how this space has this positive energy that's drawing people together, and they're just, it's incredible.
It sounds like you have kind of a different business model.
Well, it's
going where so it's like kind of a co-op.
It's totally a co-op. Yeah. So basically, I'm subleasing each area to each artist. It's not like I have a business. Each of them has their individual business license. They're all doing business as themselves, but we're working together, so they don't always have to be here in the store. We'll volunteer. Each of us will work the store at different times and throw different events and help each other whatever ways we can. So everybody has different skills to bring to the table. So they're all helping each other. You know, one person doesn't know that much about PR, but they're really good at screen printing, you know, or something. Like, they're all helping each other.
And how did this all start? I mean, how did the idea start, and how did things get rolling?
Because Desiree the artist, Voxy of Voxy Vallejo, and I wanted to find a place where we could live up above and have a gallery down below. Because they're both visual artists, plus Voxy's a musician like me. So we decided it'd be cool, and of course Desiree's got her fantastic 6-foot, colorful, beautiful paintings. So we thought it would be nice if we had a place where they could sell their stuff and we could live up above. We never found that space, but in doing so, we came across this space, and it was just so beautiful that it was like I just felt compelled to do something here. So I thought, well, we don't have to live with the people in order to have the gallery. In fact, we can help more people than just ourselves if we open this up to other people. So I just started asking around, and word spread, and the emails went out to different people, and so I'm meeting, I thought I knew everybody in town, but I'm meeting like the most incredible people. So let's go back here. This is not very exciting, but it's kind of cool. This is for art supplies and toilet paper, paper towels, everything. And then we're going to build out some more shelves so that if we have live painting, they can store their paintings in here while they dry. Or if we have a party where somebody wants to do their own art show and do the whole thing, like we can take down the art that's on the walls, temporarily store it in here so that we can have an individual art show or an themed art show or whatever somebody wants to do. So they're allowed to have one event a month, whatever they want to do. And they can keep the proceeds if they sell tickets or whatever. It's just another way for artists to make money doing what they do. And that's the bathroom. We're going to paint these floors black, and we painted the red in there, and we're going to decorate it really cute. And that's just the bathroom. So let me turn the light on in here. This is the healing arts room. Like I mentioned before, we have facials, body wraps, massages, tarot, psychic. Each day of the week, it'll be somebody else, and they'll be taking appointments all day, which is really cool for us, because not only do we have that really cool service, and it's a different art form that not any other gallery has, but also it's bringing in an upper scale clientele so that the people who can afford to get massages and body wraps and stuff like that are able to walk right past all the art. So it'll be good for everyone to have that here.
Okay.
And then eventually this room is going to be a music room. And they're going to teach guitar. We're going to pad it out really good, soundproof it, and so people can record music in here, or they can teach guitar lessons or voice lessons. Kim Archer is going to teach voice lessons here, and her guitar player, fantastic, Dave McKibben, is going to teach guitar lessons in here. So we're going to soundproof it. And this used to be a liquor store, so there's this old freight elevator in here.
Okay.
I'm told it's
you're calling it the Speakeasy, so was it like a speakeasy, like during Prohibition days?
I don't know, maybe. You never know. And then up here, any kind of art that doesn't necessarily need a wall space will be up here. So like the fashion people, the jewelry people, the people who make purses. What else have we got? I don't know, there's so much. But they'll each have about 9 feet by 4 feet to display their stuff. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces around the wall, and then 7 and 8 down the middle. So like jewelry counters can be in the center here because they don't really need a wall. What I found out was a ton of the artists that we have multiple art forms. So some of them also do paintings, so they also need a wall. So they have a wall behind them where they can put their paintings, they can put a clothing rack. You know, we're talking about maybe putting in, if there's enough fashion people, we might put in a dressing room. This is really cool, mezzanine area. So we plan on putting a little prepackaged food kind of snack bar in here. And then the artists who have paintings and photography downstairs, they'll be able to sell their prints in this corner over here. We're going to have bistro tables along this wall. And my baby grand piano is going to be over there in the corner. So we can have live piano anytime. And then when we have parties, if we want to have all ages, then this would be the 21 and over area. And then they can have all ages down below. And then, as you can see from here, there's a great view of the stage, no matter where, if it's here or if it's here.
Have you seen anything remotely like this take off in Tacoma? Are there any groups that maybe you've looked at that have worked in the past that maybe you kind of learned from?
The only thing similar, and the reason why I think Speakeasy is really needed here, is because you've got the TAC 25 collective where people can live and they have a little gallery space down below. That's a good place for people to get started because it's pretty cheap to live there and the artists are really cool. But they're not in a really prime retail location. And then you've got the Jet Cooperative that Linda Danforth of Tacoma Art Place has, and she also has the 253 collective. But they can't, it's just an artist workspace, and they have some little retail, a couple of them have like a little retail shop on the bottom, but again, it's not real centrally located like this. Like this, there's no better place in Tacoma for walking traffic. You know, we're right down from Pantages. We're where everybody parks when they go to the farmer's market. I mean, with McMenamins moving in down the street, it's just going to get even more traffic. Now we've got a two-way street down there on Broadway, plenty of parking, so it's a really, really good location. So if those artists are in those collectives working, and then they come down here to show, it can kind of create a full circle now.
Right.
You know, we've got inexpensive housing for artists to live in, we've got inexpensive workspaces for them to work in, and now we've got an inexpensive place for them to show their art and sell it. So that's why I think that we need this. There isn't anything like this. The only thing similar that I've ever heard of was a friend of mine said she saw one in London that was fantastic, and that it's a destination from people all over the world to go to it because it's just really renowned for the great art and the super collaborative nature of the thing. So we want to be like that. We want to put Tacoma on the map. We want people to come here because there's one place to go and see like fantastic art from a whole bunch of different genres.